SAP PS Interview Questions and Answers. What is the purpose of the SAP PS module? The SAP PS module is used for managing projects and project portfolios, including planning, execution, and monitoring of project activities. How do you create a project in SAP PS? You can create a project in SAP PS by using the transaction code CJ20N or by selecting the Create Project option in the Project Builder. What is a work breakdown structure, WBS, in SAP PS? A WBS is a hierarchical breakdown of a project into smaller, manageable components that can be tracked and monitored individually. How do you assign a project to a company code in SAP PS? You can assign a project to a company code by using the transaction code OPSC or by selecting the Assign Company Code option in the Project Builder. What is a project network in SAP PS? A project network is a graphical representation of the project activities and their dependencies. How do you create a project network in SAP PS? You can create a project network in SAP PS by using the transaction code CN21 or by selecting the Create Network option in the Project Builder. What is a milestone in SAP PS? A milestone is a significant event or achievement in a project that is used to track progress and measure performance. How do you create a milestone in SAP PS? You can create a milestone in SAP PS by using the transaction code CN22 or by selecting the Create Milestone option in the Project Builder. What is a project profile in SAP PS? A project profile is a predefined set of parameters that define the attributes and characteristics of a project. How do you assign a project profile to a project in SAP PS? You can assign a project profile to a project by using the transaction code OPS or by selecting the Assign Project Profile option in the Project Builder. What is a project version in SAP PS? A project version is a copy of a project that can be used for testing or simulation purposes. How do you create a project version in SAP PS? You can create a project version in SAP PS by using the transaction code CJVV or by selecting the Create Version option in the Project Builder. What is a project status profile in SAP PS? A project status profile is a set of predefined statuses that can be used to track the progress and status of a project. How do you assign a project status profile to a project in SAP PS? You can assign a project status profile to a project by using the transaction code OPSJ or by selecting the Assign Status Profile option in the Project Builder. What is a project quotation in SAP PS? A project quotation is a document used for requesting or providing pricing information for a project. How do you create a project quotation in SAP PS? You can create a project quotation in SAP PS by using the transaction code CJR2 or by selecting the Create Quotation option in the Project Builder. What is a project progress analysis in SAP PS? A project progress analysis is a report that shows the progress and status of a project, including the actual and planned costs, timelines, and milestones. How do you perform a project progress analysis in SAP PS? You can perform a project progress analysis in SAP PS by using the transaction code CJ30 or by selecting the Project Progress option in the Project Builder. What is a project budget in SAP PS? A project budget is a plan for the estimated costs of a project, including the resources, materials, and other expenses required to complete the project. How do you create a project budget in SAP PS? You can create a project budget in SAP PS by using the transaction code CJ40 or by selecting the Create Budget option in the Project Builder. What is a project settlement in SAP PS? A project settlement is the process of transferring the costs of a project to the relevant cost centers or general ledger accounts. How do you perform a project settlement in SAP PS? You can perform a project settlement in SAP PS by using the transaction code CJ88 or by selecting the Settlement option in the Project Builder. What is a project report in SAP PS? A project report is a document that provides information on the progress, status, and performance of a project. How do you create a project report in SAP PS? You can create a project report in SAP PS by using the transaction code S_ALR_87013558 or by selecting the Project Reports option in the Project Builder.